First of all, just to get it straight, so do I. There's nothing worse to me than walking into a room and feeling like I've got to, quote, work a room. I feel dirty. I feel like I've got to have a shower afterward or something. It's difficult. But the reason you feel awkward and the reason it feels difficult is because you're walking in feeling like you've got to get something out of this. You've got to manipulate or manage the room effectively, and you've got to be on target in terms of your conversation. That's not the way to think about it. Here's how I transform my ability to walk into a room. And sometimes it's even difficult for me today, so I understand and empathize. But two simple things. Number one, see if you can find anybody in that room that you could actually care about. I really mean that. Look around the room, walk around the room. See if you can find somebody that you think you could care about. The questions you'd end up asking a person like that are not going to be stupid small talk like the weather and other things, which bore all of us and you'll be forgotten in a second. The kind of questions you're going to ask are questions like, what do they care about? You know, how was their week? What was really exciting to them? What were the things that went on this week that they were passionate about? And what are they hoping for in the coming week or in the coming months or a year, etc.? All of a sudden, a person starts to get revealed here, and you can have a real connection. And then the second thing I do is I walk into a room now, and I say to myself, is it possible for me, for everybody that I touch, everybody that I come up with, can I find a way to make them feel better about themselves? Can I find a way to make them more successful? Can I find some way to be generous to that individual? And then what happens then is I walk into the room and my shoulders go back and I'm a little bit prouder about what my purpose is here. Even if it's to tell somebody, whoa, that's really a cool tie, or that's a great jacket, where'd you get it? Or as long as it's sincere flattery, that's a simple way to lighten someone's life up. Or ask them, gee, why are you here at this conference? Is there anybody that I could introduce you to? Or if you tell me what you're doing here, maybe I can help you fulfill whatever it is you're here for too. And, you know, it's almost like being a great wingman at an event. Whatever it happens to be, your job is to make that other person more successful. You're more prideful. And I think that as a result, you walk into a room and you're feeling great about yourselves and you're energized. And a lot of the fear and the difficulty starts to melt away. At least it does for me.